This video is about to get very surgical, so stay with me. But can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? I'm so serious. Can we talk about respectability politics? Can we please talk about this? Because what y'all don't understand is this conversation about Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, DJ Academics just added to it. And it continues to insinuate that because Kendrick Lamar decided to be black on stage, that he made a mistake. We're gonna dive into this right here. It's about to get surgical, for sure. Let's talk about it.
And he took a global moment and made it a hood moment. And for that, I know somebody will be like, oh, that's what's up. Yeah, never compromise. Cool. I thought he could have done a better job by balancing it. Because here's the thing, they'll let you get it off once, but next year, I think they're gonna tap Jay on the shoulder and say, Brother Jay, we know that we gave you the keys to this, but could we bring Bruno Mars up here?
Now, before I get to breaking all that down, let's look into what respectability politics is in the first place. Respectability politics, or the politics of respectability, is a political strategy where members of a marginalized community will consciously abandon or punish controversial aspects of their cultural political identity as a method of assimilating, achieving social mobility, and gaining the respect of the majority. In other words, this is the idea that if you put a suit and tie on and get a real clean haircut and all these different things, right? That people will start to treat you differently. It's not that people are racist. It's not that the system is inherently built against us, but it's the fact that you act the way that you act. That's why you get treated that way. That's what respectability politics is. It insinuates that if black people just acted better and did or acted more respectable, then they would be treated more respectable. And it completely undermines the true consequences that racism has installed on our society, bro. Respectability is a set of social guidelines dictating acceptable behavior, from clothing to the way someone interacts with those around them. And this the thing about respectability is it's usually decided by the people who are in control of wherever you are. And we are not God. We are imperfect people. So how do we come to what is determined as respectable? You see what I'm saying? And what they do is anything that is too black or too much, too black American, too much of what we do, what we are, then that's not respectable. The further you get away from that, the more respectable you are. And that's what they try to tell Kendrick Lamar, bro. Listen, that was the whole point of Kendrick Lamar's performance. That was the story of his performance. That was the whole point with Uncle Sam and all that. It was, bro, stay in line. Too ghetto, too wild. You need to stay in line. And it's crazy because this had to be his intention, because look at who it's exposed. It's exposed everybody who believes in this idea of respectability politics, that we have to be less black to be respectable. No. And that's what Kendrick is doing. He's changing the game, bro. And I'm making another video about hip hop being pop now. But that's what he's doing here without losing any of his blackness. It's crazy. Even with our own leaders, we got some people who believe respectability politics is the way to go about things. And then we got people who say, nah, we don't got to shape up. We don't got to shape up anything to get what we want in this society. We can be exactly who we are and get what we deserve in this society. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not trashing Martin Luther King at all. But from my perspective, that's what a lot of his strategy was. Really, that's just how I feel. Let's see what Tupac had to say about respectability politics.
There's too much problems out here. I don't got the money. Nobody do. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is it's not as easy as we mapping it out to be. And we got to stand street like Harriet Tubman did. Why can't we look at that and see exactly what she was doing? Like Malcolm did, the real Malcolm, before the Nation of Islam. You got to remember this was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? The push and all that. We forgot about all of that. And our strive to be enlightened, we forgot about all our brothers in the street. All our dope dealers, our pushers and our pimps. And that's who's teaching the new.
Tupac was a prime example of what it looks like to go against respectability politics. That was Tupac's whole thing, for real. That was his whole thing. That I do not have to minimize my blackness to succeed. I can be who I am because of where I come from. And if you didn't want me to be who I am because of where I come from, then why didn't you change the conditions? Why did you leave us in those areas if you didn't want this? And you can still do something about it. So no, I'm not changing my reality and changing the way I do this and do that to appease you. What you mean? And Kendrick Lamar is on the same exact time. That whole Super Bowl performance, the whole thing was about respectability politics. That's what this is. That's what this is, bruh. And then when you see people react the way he should have did all the hits, the audience doesn't know. What audience? What you mean? We performing at the Super Bowl for the people that's coming to watch the Chiefs and Eagles game? Or we performing for the people back home at the bars and the clubs, in front of the TV with the family, eating, cooking, all that shit? We don't see, they can't afford these seats. We ain't doing this for them, we doing this for them. What are you talking about? That's going against respectability politics. I give a fuck what DJ Academic's talking about. He not even Black American. Yeah, I said it too. He not even Black American. That's what a lot of these huge influencers, bro, they be foreigners for real. And that's cool, don't get me wrong. But you also don't fully, if you ain't, listen, it's a different experience, bro. That's all I'm saying. And when dudes like DJ Academics get to talking like that, oh, he messed it up for rappers in the future because he made a global thing become a hood thing. Nigga, we are the hood. The shit you listen to, these are stories from the hood. But it used to be. For some of them it is, but that's what this is. These are stories from the hood. The art form you love so much, motherfucker. But it's entertainment for you. So anything outside of that, you motherfuckers start getting in your body a little bit. But no, we don't gotta tone nothing down. What are you talking about? And that's why I respect Kendrick Lamar and I respect Tupac and I respect anybody that stand on that. Uncle Sam was literally the representation of the respectability politics that come from this country. You need to stay in line. And Kendrick Lamar is like, nah, that's what that whole thing was. Come on, man. They tried to sue the dude for performing the song. It's bigger than rap. I'm trying to tell y'all. But hey, man, thank y'all so much. If you love Brenda's Got a Baby by Tupac or Kendrick Lamar's Tammy song or Sing About Me, you gonna love this one. It's a storytelling song by yours truly. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people love it. The comments are going crazy. I really think you would love it. I really do. So give it a shot if you got some time on your hands, you know what I'm saying? But once again, I appreciate y'all, man. And man, I loved making this video right here. I love making this video. And I love y'all too. I appreciate everybody that's supporting, man, because these things got to be talked about in this way. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, so merch coming real soon. Podcast coming real soon. More new music coming soon. All types of shit in the works, man. But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing, send this to your people. Let's go up. Let's take the voices, the passionate voices to the top. You feel me? Let's clear out these DJ Academics, Adam 22s and all that shit. We need some real motherfucking people who really gonna stand behind this shit and stand for this shit, bro. Simple. You feel me? And that's why it's so easy to make this shit, because it's a real civil war here going on in this motherfucking. We gotta do what we gotta do for this culture, man. We lost everything else. We lost jazz, rock, all that. You feel me? We can't lose this one. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all.